Hey there, I'm Alan Matthews from Classical Guitar Shed, and in this video, we're going to talk about how to learn chords more easily. This is all about proprioception, that is, knowing where your fingers are instinctively in space. And so we'll talk all about it with some exercises of how you can learn your chords much more quickly, really effective practice to ingrain new chords and switching chords into your fingers. If you enjoy this, please do subscribe to this channel, and we'll do it again sometime. So proprioception, like I said, is knowing where your fingers are in space. And that's what we need for chords. The strings are very close together, the frets are very close together, and we need our fingers to be very precise and accurate about where they go in order to switch between chords very quickly. They need to know exactly where they're going, each finger does. And that can be difficult at first, especially if you've never played chords before, you're just getting started. So here's a way that you can do this. Much thanks to Valerie Benderworth. She's a physical therapist. She's a member over at Classical Guitar Shed, and she suggested this in the private group as a way that she works with recovering cancer patients and people with neurodegenerative things that are losing their proprioception. It's a way that she works with them, and so it's proved very helpful with guitar as well. So first off, let's say we have a C chord. Nice little C chord. The first step is to bounce on here. So don't come way off. It's not a high jump, but just give it some bounce. Just load the joints so that don't overpress, but just press and release a bunch of times. And the mind really loves this, to learn something quickly. So do it a few times, pull your fingers off, wiggle it, do it again. Do it looking away, bringing it off, do it, look away. And so that bouncing is the first step to practicing these proprioception exercises. Now the next thing to do is you can do this without the guitar. And so then just make the shape in the air. Boom, that's the C shape. Look at it, is that about right? It won't be exact perfect because you won't have a guitar in your hand, but it'll be pretty close. And then so just get used to just flipping up into that shape. If you're switching between two chords, you could do that quickly. Here's one, here's another, here's one, here's another, and switch. And so you're just getting those fingers to go where they want to go in space, or go where you want them to go in space. Next, bring the guitar back, but now don't actually touch the strings, but just hover above. So look away, you can do it looking first and then do it looking away, and just hover your fingers over them. And then look at it, and then press them down, adjust as you need to, give it a couple of bounces again, load the joints a few times, wiggle your fingers, bring it back over, just pop them right above. We're talking just a smidge above, and then drop it in. Give it a couple bounces. And you can do this also if you're switching between chords. You can do it here, and then switch, and then here. And so that you're getting that movement without the tension of pressing, without the muscular tension of holding the guitar, of squeezing, all of this. And so it's a different way, and it just gets your muscles to move your fingers in that way. So to recap this whole thing, proprioception is what we're going for here, training the fingers to know where they are on the guitar. And the way to do that is we're going to bounce on the strings, and is step one. And then doing the chords in space above the strings or without the guitar. You can also do it on your arm, is another way. And then putting them above the strings and then dropping them down. And you can do that first with looking, and even more advanced and more beneficial is to do it without looking. And so the entire thing, no looking, drop it down, still don't look, and then adjust as you need to and say, is that actually correct, the way that I'm playing that? And you don't even need to do your right hand on any of this. It's just gonna slow it down. So that is how to practice chords, how to learn chords. Thank you so much, Valerie, for the tip on that. And if you have enjoyed this, please do subscribe to this channel, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Good luck with all of your chords. Bye-bye.